Chrissy Swan Show.
The day of love, Jack. It is Valentine's Day.
That it is.
And I've prepared an audio journey for you of all the tributes and notes and messages and gifts and flowers that I've received this morning. Yep, that's it. That's it. Absolutely not a one. Having said that, that is a bit of a lie. I did get a packet of Barchi chocolates from Vicky, our fairy godmother here at Nova. So thank you, Vicky.
That's
I
cute.
love you too. Of course, my one true love, Taylor Swift, is, I can say, officially en route to this country.
Yes.
You can track her flight. I know she doesn't like it, but it is public knowledge on the flight app.
Yeah, because I heard someone saying that there's a stopover en route to Melbourne to refuel.
So yes, so she has stopped over in Honolulu.
Right.
She has just taken off
Again.
now.
Okay.
She is on her way to Australia. Look at my...
Got goosebumps.
I've got full body goosebumps. She's going to arrive here in this country. We're going to be breathing the same oxygen as T Swift at 12:30.
Tonight.
AM,
Okay.
yes.
I wonder if, because she lands in Essendon in Melbourne,
Yes.
I wonder if she'll stop by the DFO en route to her hotel.
Of course she will. And how T Swift is it with all her Easter eggs and clues and stuff that she's arriving at midnight?
Oh, good. Do you think she'd play that one, Swanee?
I reckon.
Hey, next, if you'd like a little Valentine's Day treat, we have a VIP Specsavers voucher and $250 cash up for grabs in I Spy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go on a road trip.
I Spy with My Little Eye. Chrissy Swan's I Spy. Thanks to Specsavers.
I Spy with My Little Eye, something beginning with look at my amazing Specsavers glasses.
Are they one of your new pairs?
They are one of my new
Yes.
Lukes.
One
I
of your
like them.
2024 Lukes.
Do you know why I chose these? Because do you remember in Wonder Woman, my favourite show, one of my favourite shows from the 70s? Wonder Woman had invisible planes and invisible cars, but they were made of the same stuff as this.
But,
It was like they were all see-through. They're supposed to be invisible
Right.
because it was the 70s. They can't computer generate it. But they were all made out of this
just
stuff.
transparent.
These are my Wonder Woman glasses.
Love it.
Tori, hello.
Hello.
Are you pumped to win some cash and some glasses thanks to Speckies?
I love some because I need glasses.
Yes, you do. And I think there's an alarming number of people that don't have them that do need them, if you know what I'm saying. We are going to be playing a good old-fashioned round of I Spy. You're going to hop in the car with me and Jack. And we're going all over the world in this competition. There's your first clue. And you've got to guess where we're off to.
And we've got 60 seconds. That's how long the trip is, Tori.
Okay. Yep.
Hop in, Tori. Get in, loser. We're going shopping. That wasn't me
we're
calling.
going shopping.
That
we're
wasn't.
going somewhere amazing like Rodeo Drive.
Oh, wait. You're already playing and you shouldn't.
And we were just referencing Mean Girls, so don't go with the shopping clue.
I Spy with My Little Eye, something beginning with N. All right. Ooh, Tori, looks like we're on the border of the USA and Canada.
Oh, I don't know, Nevada.
It's very wet, very loud.
Oh God, wet, loud. New Jersey.
No.
Don't say a
idea.
word about that
I was
clue.
gonna say New York.
The Real Housewives of New Jersey are loud. New Jersey.
It's a very famous tourist
Nantucket,
attraction.
Nan-
Oh, I'm wearing one of those ponchos.
Oh, you're in. Oh God, I said that.
I seem to be
I only have a
being
couple.
splashed by
you're in
something.
You what?
I'm being splashed by something.
like a waterfall.
Water. You're in Nebraska.
In the winter, some parts of what we're looking at start to freeze.
You're so cold. You're in. Oh my God, I don't know.
There's
Nantucket.
things are falling. Things are falling.
Oh, it's beautiful. There's leaves. It's the fall. Everyone loves the leaves.
Tori,
I love you so much, Tori, that...
Tori, you are walking away with this prize
Yeah.
because nobody played as enthusiastically as you. We were at Niagara Falls, Tori.
Oh, you got splashed.
Yes, I got splashed.
Oh, Chrissy, that was so much fun. Thank you.
Oh, my God, Tori, you've got $250 cash plus $250 to get those glasses that you so desperately need from Specsavers. Oh, my God. And also, pull over, driver. What are you blowing there? 0.07.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Looking for a gift for the person who has everything? A Priceline gift card is perfect for every occasion, giving your friend or loved one access to their favourite beauty, health and wellness brands.
Shop in store or online now at Priceline Pharmacy. The Chrissy Swan Show.
On the way to work today, I saw a young man and a young woman, the youth of today, probably in their early 20s. They were wearing matching Abercrombie and Fitch tracksuits. By matching, I mean same colour, same tracksuit, green.
Abercrombie and Fitch chic, matching tracksuits, gross.
Well, initially I was like, oh, what are they doing? I couldn't compute. And then I realised that it must have been a Valentine's Day thing.
I mean, be so much better.
That they were dressing together.
I hate that stuff so much.
I pulled over immediately and I texted you.
You did.
And your response to me was gross.
Yeah, it's just not it.
There is something wrong with us.
Wait, no, we are so utterly black-hearted.
We really are. There is not one element of romance in either of us. We don't understand it.
No.
Just off air before, I said, if you did have a heart and you had to choose a romantic song, what would it be? And you gave me this.
Frank Ocean. And it's not even too romantic. It's just nice.
But thinking about you, I guess, is something that people with hearts would do. They think
Correct.
about other people.
I was trying to sound like we know what we're talking about. It doesn't have the word love in it though, which I feel like a lot of love songs do. But anyway, what's yours?
And then you asked me, like, what would yours be? And I'm like, I feel like, if I did have any romantic genes, I'd probably go sort of old school, like something Sam Cooke. And I settled on this one. Bring it on home to me, yeah. It's a great song.
I am shook that you didn't go with a Tay song.
No. I'm not cheapening Taylor on Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. Is that offensive?
Taylor's forever. No one else is.
So it's not this?
No. No, it's not that, because that reminds me of another couple we know and it drives me crazy. Anyway, I've just realised even the Sam Cooke choice I made.
Yeah.
The opening line is, if you ever change your mind about leaving me behind. So actually, it's not a love song.
No.
It's about a broken relationship. I just can't play this game, and I don't think you can either.
No.
But we are on the spectrum of romance. We are a 0. We don't even get a blip, you and I. And how wonderful that we found each other.
Correct.
But there are plenty of people around that are off the charts romantic.
Yeah.
So this is your assignment should you choose to accept it. 13 24 10. Give us a call and try and get a reaction out of us by being cute. How cute are you being on Valentine's Day? What does it mean to you? What are you doing? What thoughtfulness has not occurred to us? What sort of love and romance and joy and are we missing out on?
Gross us out. I just want to sigh for 4 minutes hearing these stories.
Yes.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
What a shame Kanye's completely lost the plot. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova.
I wonder what he's making his wife Bianca do for Valentine's Day.
And making her do it is absolutely the right sentence to say. We are talking about Valentine's Day, of course, and I don't know, the romance gene just skipped you and I completely, Jack.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's not that I'm anti anything.
No.
I just don't understand it. It makes me feel, I just don't understand it.
And I'm here for a good time, if you know what I mean. But then that's all I want. I don't need
I know exactly what you
love
want.
letter.
I know. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm just dead inside.
An oval at midnight will do.
I am dead inside, and so is Jack. And we want to know, on this day of all the days, Cupid's arrow, can you make us feel something about how sooky and cute you are on Valentine's Day?
And in doing so, Swan, we are going to gift people an overnight stay at QT Hotels with our $150 food and beverage voucher. This February, get a room and take home your favourite pieces from a guest room. How does that sound, Fabiola? But you've got to really gross us out with how romantic you are.
Okay, now my heart is going boom, boom, boom.
That's all right.
Hi, Christy. Hi, everybody.
Can I just have a moment's silence for your amazing name? Fabiola is one of the greats.
Thanks, Christy, and I've followed you since the beginning. I love you very much. So there you go. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you.
Thank you.
I've got to tell you, I am not exaggerating. Today, I have got the best surprise from my husband. I've got the day off. I planned this 3 weeks ago. So to cut a long story short, I have set the whole table up. I've got candles going, heart candles. I've got a box that spells love, like boxes, 4 boxes, filled with balloons and a present in every single one of them.
What sort of presents are in there, or can't you say, Fabiola?
Well, I can say, I can. It's pretty clean. So they're filled with balloons, and it's like a couple challenge cards game. I've got body wash, like a special one. I've got a Skittles candle, which my partner just absolutely loves, like a blueberry flavour. And then just picture this. I've got cookies on the table that are all hearts.
Oh.
One of them says "Be mine." One of them says "Love." I wish I could show you a photo.
I don't.
I'm not joking. And I've got streamers up, and I've got pink and red and white balloons up, and I've made a cocktail for an entree, seafood cocktail. Then for dinner, I'm making a mouth-watering meatloaf, which is his favourite, and then for dessert, I'm making him a beautiful chocolate mousse with cream, and I've got this beautiful little heart that I've made.
Fabiola, the effort. Of course, my dark heart goes, imagine if he calls tonight and says it's over. That's where I go.
Fabiola.
Imagine he comes home from work and says, I've been seeing someone else for 6 months. Like,
if he breaks up with you, give us a call. But Fabiola, you have got that overnight stay at QT Hotels.
Yes, Fabiola.
Let's go to someone else now, Swanee.
Anthony? Anthony, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Are you a romantic, Anthony?
Oh, to the right person.
Okay.
What did you do that's going to make us be icked?
Oh, this morning, my girlfriend come back from Vietnam early hours. I didn't know she'd come back today. Dropped in and seen her when she let me know. And then, pretty much I, spent a bit of time with her and then sung her Never Tear Us Apart by NXS.
Okay.
It brought her a lot of tears to the eyes and ended up as a bedroom date.
Anthony, can you possibly furnish us with a little bit of Never Tear Us Apart that you sang for your woman?
Yeah. I was standing there, two worlds collided, never tear us apart. If you cry, I'll make wine from your tears. Sorry, I can't sing real well, but a bit of music in the background helps.
Anthony, it gives me great pleasure to tell you that you are off to the QT with your lady.
Oh, shit, thank you. Beautiful.
It's my pleasure. I feel like they will have a Bluetooth adapter there that you can play the actual song. Don't forget your speaker.
And you've got $150 to spend on food and bev there too, Anthony.
What a prize. Tony, make us sick with your romance.
Well, my partner and I, we spend the weekend prior to Valentine's Day writing each other love songs based on all of the things that have happened in the last year.
Okay, give us an example. I'll die without an example.
Well, I can't sing, but basically, in mine so far, we got a puppy this year, and we talk about how we named her from our baby name list, and it's very cringe.
So the equivalent, Jack, is like me going to you, I lost my mind on a Tuesday, and you remembered where I parked my car. That sort of thing. Isn't that right, Tony?
Of course.
Tony, that is so gross. And for that, you get an overnight stay at QT Hotels this February. Get a room at QT and take home your favourite pieces from a guest room.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Taylor Swift has taken off and she's on her way to me.
Just FYI.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
All right, let's kick off with another queen, Beyonce. I love her new country era.
Yeah, I was sort of not super excited about it, but now I'm really into the songs.
Well, I love this. See, this is the great thing about working at a radio station is by osmosis, you hear this music all the time, and you fall in love with it.
Yeah, you've got no choice.
I'm just mad for it.
And the other song she dropped,
16 carriages.
16 carriages driving away while I watch them ride with my fears away into the summer sunset.
I love it. I just love it so much.
Yeah.
So it's part of Renaissance Act 2, is that correct?
Act 2,
The new
yeah.
album.
So Act 1 of Renaissance was like dance, sort of upbeat, hectic vibes. This is country. Who knows what Act 3 will be, Swanee, because over COVID, she recorded 3 new pieces of work, 3 different albums.
I mean, we are all sick of talking about COVID, but if the only thing that we got out of it was our sanity at the end and the music from Taylor Swift and Beyonce, then it was worth it.
It was a win.
Now, a Grammy-nominated producer Beyonce is notoriously private, so she would have had everybody around her signing NDAs, but he did say this, and people are assuming, controversially, I think quite wrongly, that he is referring to a collaboration between Beyonce and Taylor Swift on this new album.
Let's just say that she is on the approach of shocking the world. I'll let your imagination decide with that.
That is the great man Killer B, who
with a H.
who co-wrote Texas Hold'em, which is a song we enjoyed earlier. Now, people are saying, "Oh, she's shocking the world. It's going to be with Taylor Swift." I say no. I say if she's on the verge of shocking the world, then she's done a collaboration with Dolly Parton.
Yeah, huge.
Or with Billy Ray Cyrus. Or I just feel like a collaboration between Taylor Swift and Beyonce is like, of course, they're friends, they're queens, yes.
And if this is going to be a country album, that's not that shocking for her to go to a once country singer.
What if she's collaborated with John Bon Jovi?
Oh, wow, that'd be big.
Remember, he had a country phase. Want it?
What about...
Dead or alive?
Do you remember Beyonce's collab with Lady Gaga?
Yes.
Telephone.
It's one of my favourite songs ever. And the clip.
The video was fantastic.
Oh, my God.
And back then, no one was doing movie-like or sort of narrative-like videos.
No. If you're listening, add this to your playlist. You will not regret it. Now, moving on to a non-celebrity story. A stingray with no male companion has managed to be pregnant with 4 pups.
Now, we love these stories when we're talking about humans, but I still love them even when talking about animals.
I agree.
This is sick.
So this stingray, her name is Charlotte, and I love this description. I want this to be a description about me at some point. She is a rust-coloured creature the size of a serving platter. That is how I want to be described. Anyway, Charlotte's been living in an aquarium shop for years, 8 years since she's seen another man, a man stingray, and yet she is pregnant. Now,
how?
This nobody knows. Nobody knows. It is an immaculate conception, and it reminds me of a story that I think we've all heard where a woman had a baby and there was no father involved, and I'm predicting very big things for these baby stingrays.
This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Oh, it is the best day of the year, and I'm not talking about Valentine's Day.
I was going to say, ew.
I'm talking about the fact that Taylor Swift, it is confirmed, has taken off from Honolulu, and the next stop she's going to make is Australia.
How exciting, Swan.
I am so excited. I can't believe she's going to be here just after midnight, and we will be breathing the same air.
I don't know why, but with these artists, I always want to know what hotel they're staying at so I can imagine how they'll be luxuriously waiting for their show.
I don't know for sure, but I feel like I don't know if I'm talking out of school here, but I feel like Crown have a relationship with the tour.
Oh, of course they do.
And I feel like she's going to be staying in the presidential suite at Crown in Melbourne at least.
I'm so happy for her because then she gets to really see Melbourne at its best as her first Aussie city.
Oh my God, it's so exciting. And also exciting, I've got goosebumps thinking about this. Look, can you see?
You do.
Full goosebumps. Guess what's now on Uber Eats? I'm not joking.
What?
Baker's Delight. This morning I ordered my pane de casa, and you can tick whether or not you want it sliced for toast or sandwich.
Far out.
I mean, Baker's Delight, you shouldn't have. That is the best Valentine's Day gift I've ever ever received.
See, this is why you don't ever need freezer bread anymore, Swanee. Get rid of that chest freezer in the garage. You can Uber Eats your fresh loaf every day.
I mean, that is very true, but also I thought you were going to say this is why you never need to leave the house again. And, Jackie, that is the plan.
Yeah, that's also true. Hey, next we're going to play a round of Chrissy's Squizzy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Thanks to Priceline Pharmacy. Let's give away a bum bag.
Chrissy's Quizzy.
I've just decided the only Valentine's Day present I got today was a packet of Barchi chocolates.
Yes.
And I figure in the true spirit of Valentine's Day and love and paying it forward, I'm going to give either you, Brooke, or you, Letitia, my Valentine's Day chocolates if you miss out on the bum bag. So one of you is going to get a bum bag, one of you is going to get my chocolates, and I promise you I haven't laced them with anything Barnaby Joyce style. Okay?
What I will do, though, Swanee, is gift them, whoever wins, a double pass to Cirque du Soleil, which arrives in Australia next month with Lucia under the iconic big top. Tickets are available at cirquedusoleil.com/Lucia. But Brookie or Letitia, one of you will be getting that double in the bum bag.
This is so exciting. Gals, your name is your buzzer. It's the best of 5 being the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with the tickets and the bum bag. Question number 1. Which artist this week dropped two new country songs? Yes, Letitia.
Beyonce.
Correct.
Yes.
Called 16 Carriages in Texas Hold'em. Question number 2. The Yu-Yangs are located in which Australian state?
Letitia.
Yes, Letitia.
I think Victoria.
You are correct. You are making short work of this.
I love the way Letitia says her name. Letitia.
Letitia.
Question number 3. This is for the win, Letitia.
What does an odometer measure?
Brooke.
Yes, Brooke.
It measures the distance travelled.
It sure does. Not how stinky tuna and egg are together. Question number 4. 12 years ago today, Nicki Minaj released this.
She refuses to sing it now.
God damn it.
I know.
Give the people what they want. Do either of you know what this song is called?
Letitia.
Yes. Oh, hang on.
I think Brooke got in there first.
Starships.
It is Starships. Oh, it's even Stevens.
For the win, ladies. Question number 5.
What do some couples celebrate
Brooke.
to... Yes, Brooke.
Valentine's Day.
You are correct for the win, Brooke. You are off to see Cirque du Soleil.
Thank you so much.
And you've got the bum bag. But, Letitia, you are getting my Barchi chocolate. So who's the real winner, huh?
Definitely me.
Yeah, Brooke.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
I need to do a deep dive with you, Jack. I've come across a very sneaky story. A sneaky, cheeky story of Arabella Del Busso. You know I love a liar and a cheat.
Strong name, I've got to say it.
It's not her real name. That should have been the dead giveaway. Anyone that makes up a name like Arabella Del Busso to hide the fact that her name's Donna Pruska.
Donna!
Yeah. is, right there, a red flag. So she's a former NRL wag and she's just gone to prison, right?
Wow.
She's doing 12 months in prison, which for me is the depth of misery. I wake up, that's my one nightmare. You know, people say, oh, my teeth are falling out or I'm falling from a great height. My worst nightmare is I wake up and I've been in jail in my dreams.
Yeah, I get it. We've watched too much Wentworth and Prisoner.
We really have. It would just be the absolute... I would not go well in prison. And also, I feel like if I ever ended up in prison, it would be for something that I didn't know that I was doing wrong at the time.
Absolutely.
And look, give her the benefit of the doubt. She may not have known what she was doing when she stole over $50,000 from a previous employer. But that, believe it or not, is the tip of the iceberg with this diabolical woman. She was on 60 Minutes, as all good creeps are.
Yeah.
She's faked pregnancies. She's ripped out ultrasounds that weren't real.
Hey, people in this day and age need to stop trying to fool people with fake ultrasounds because it is so... You hear of this a lot.
Yes.
It's obviously so obvious to pick the fake. There's obviously a Getty Images stamp in the bottom right corner.
I know.
Or something that gives it away that even just the everyday commoner can pick.
Exactly.
Stop.
Well, that's what happened. The guy that she was going out with showed this ultrasound because she's pregnant with twins, apparently. And all his friends go, that's not a real ultrasound.
See?
That was the first time that he was like, I don't know. She faked all these pregnancies. She faked miscarriages, which is Absolutely awful. She faked her mother's death. She faked terminal illnesses, that she clearly did not have. She has done the works.
And how long is she going away for?
She's going away for 12 months. Gets out next year.
I mean, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad, given the car crash of, emotional carnage that she's leaving behind her. But I think the clincher here is this. She was on SAS Australia.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like...
Oh, this chick, I know who she is now.
Do you know her now?
Because I remember when she went on SAS, I didn't know who she was. But then, like all reality TV villains nowadays, she turned to boxing. And this is what this chick did.
She has done that. In
Yes.
fact, that was why she got a shorter sentence, because she is now known as Little Belzy. And she competed and won her first professional fight against Lil Kim Chi in London. So that means she's really going well. But a word of advice to the casting agents for SAS. Just hang outside courthouses, jails.
Yeah.
Just get the real cream of the crop for your next series. Why don't
Belle
ya?
Gibson next. Lil Belle Gibson.
Lil Belle Gibson.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Obviously, everyone is in full Taylor Swift madness, but lest we forget the original warrior woman, Pink, who is also in our country at the moment touring. Someone slid into my DMs, the great Beck, slid into my DMs this morning and highlighted an amazing interaction with Pink that is fresh, that has happened today. And she has agreed to retell the story for the joy of us and everyone listening.
Yes, Beck.
Hello, Beck.
Hello.
Are you still on cloud nine from your celebrity spotting in the wild?
Oh, you have no idea. I'm still buzzing as high as a kite.
It's so exciting. Now, I just want to say, first up, on a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a Pink fan are you?
Oh, probably a 12.
Oh, my God. So this just gets better and better. Take us from the beginning.
Well, I had my children in the car. It was after school. It was hot. We were in Bondi. We pulled up to get a drink, and I got out of my car, and I just sort of stopped, saw her, made this face of, got out of my car so she could see that I was clearly a fan, and she sort of waved her hands at me and said, no, I'm not with, I'm with my kids. And I stopped, and I said, no, that's okay. I just have to tell you how much I love you. I'm obsessed with you. I'm one of your biggest fans. Can't wait to see you on Friday night, and I'm so glad you're here. She laughed at me. I then told her that I loved her, and her husband and her kids and her all laughed at me. And I sort of just said, okay, thank you, bye, and ran away.
How magical.
So when she was sort of like, when you initially locked eyes, Beck, could you tell that she was not wanting to be recognised? Like, was it quite clear?
Oh, kind of. She sort of looked up. She could see me. Literally, my jaw was on the ground. And then she was like, no, please, I'm with my kids. So, yeah, it was pretty obvious.
She would recognise that fan face anywhere. Were there paparazzi around her?
They weren't at that point. But after I left, after I sort of pulled myself together and went to get into my car, a paparazzi was running down the street after her, down the middle of one of the busiest streets in Bondi, chasing her.
I can assure you that her interaction with you would have been much better than her interaction with the last guy.
Seriously.
I would say so, considering she turned around and fully told him off and told him to leave her alone.
Did she? Good on her. And what were the exact words she said to you after she realised that you were friend, not foe?
Oh, she was like, no, it's okay. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I love Australia. It's my second home, and I can't wait to sing in Sydney on Friday. She was very excited.
What a great interaction. Hopefully she gives you a shout out at the show, Beck.
And Beck, I've got to ask, obviously her favourite child, Willow, would have been with her, but was Jamison her second favourite child with her?
Yes, he was, and her beautiful husband.
Well, what a great celebrity spot. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. Hopefully we get to speak to you next week when you just casually run into Taylor Swift at Bondi Junction or something.
Could you just imagine?
Thanks, Beck.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Enjoying a well-deserved resurgence since being featured in the great film Saltburn. I love that song, love that movie.
The best film I've ever seen.
Oh, really?
My number one.
That is big.
I love Barbs now.
Bigger than The Notebook?
I've never seen The Notebook.
Me neither. You're listening to the Chrissy Swan Show on Nova. Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Listen, don't panic. I am going to talk about Rod Stewart. But he has delivered a brutal burn to Nova's Own.
Nova's Own?
Nova's Own. Our boy, Ed Sheeran. Rod Stewart, who, you know, for anyone born before about 1960, you know who he is. Anyone after that, no idea. I mean, he's responsible for some of the biggest bangers in the known universe. This is my favourite. I mean, what a tune.
This is a vibe.
Don't let him put you down. Don't let him push you around. Also, it's got my favourite narrative of any song, which is teen pregnancy.
Oh, is that what Young Turks is
Oh
about?
my God, I just love it so much, yes. Same as Papa Don't Preach. I wanted that for myself so badly, but no one would ever do it with me when I was a teenager.
Hey, did you watch MTV's Teen Moms? Was that one of yours?
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, I never got into it.
Things didn't end well for them, did they? Anyway, back to Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't know any Ed Sheeran songs, but he rates above Ed Sheeran George Ezra.
That is so wrong.
I know. So the words failed him in terms of who he was thinking of. He's like, I can't think of who it is. Finally landed on George Ezra and hummed a few bars of Shotgun.
Right.
Which is a great song, no doubt.
But, like, just not what I would expect Rod to go for.
No, he writes really tremendous songs. He'll be around for quite a while.
I think this is Ezra's best.
Give me one good reason why
I agree. James. And look, there is no shade being thrown here on Ezra. I'm mad for a bit of George Ezra.
Yeah, I'm
but in
with you.
terms of a body of work, I feel like Ed Sheeran's got Ezra covered.
Takes the cake.
All right, let's talk about Barnaby Joyce.
Please.
There was some footage that went around. I mean, deeply invasive and terrible, and I'm shocked at myself for having seen it. But there you go. That's the world we live in.
But also, Swanee, he was on a footpath. Like, what do you expect? He's in a public place. We're going to see it. It's 2024. You're doing naughty stuff on a footpath. Best believe you'll be filmed.
Well, I was concerned for him, were you? I was like, what is going on? Because if you haven't seen the footage, Barnaby Joyce, of course, is the politician, and he was filmed on his back, raving and rambling into his mobile phone. Very alarming footage. Anyway, turns out that we can trust Natalie Barr to get to the bottom of what happened. Have a listen to this little grab from Monday morning's Sunrise. She is not impressed.
I'm on a prescription drug, and they say certain things may happen to you if you drink, and they were absolutely 100% right. They did.
So you mixed alcohol with prescription medication, did you? And this is what happened?
That's exactly what I said, yep.
And her face it just says it all.
The shade.
I'm going to use that next time Leo, my 15-year-old, comes up with a cockamamie excuse.
Yeah.
Like the other day, he was late for school. 2 hours late. I got a notification saying Leo's just turned up at 10 a.m. I spoke to him that night. I go, hey, what was going on with you getting to school at 10 a.m? He goes, trams were late and then I had a detour. I'm just, next time he fills me with those sorts of rubbish lies, I'm just going to go, a la Natalie Barr.
That's us done. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, we're out.
It's our favourite day because sweeping statements return. So start thinking of your unpopular opinions.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.